Let's read with me the book of Revelation chapter 21. And it says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. And I, John, saw, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw a holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice from heaven, saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and God shall dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be their God. And he shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, and no more pain, for the former things are all passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, It is done. He is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. He that comes to me, I will give unto him that comes to me of the fountain of the water of life freely. He that overcometh will inherit all things, and he shall be my son, and he my people. But the fearful and unbelieving and abominators and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. And there came unto me one of 7 angels, having the 7 vials of the 7 last plagues. And he said unto me, Come hither, the bride, the Lamb's wife. Come hither, the bride, the Lamb's wife. And he carried me away with the Spirit, took me to a great and high mountain, and showed me the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God. And having the glory of God, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal, and had a wall great and high, and held 12 gates, and upon the gates were 12 angels, which are written the names of the 12 tribes of Israel. And on the east 3 gates, on the south, and on the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations. Therein written the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And he that talked to me had a golden reed to measure the city thereof, and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof. And he measured the city with the reed. And the city lieth 4 and the length was as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed 12,000 furlongs, and the length of it, and the breadth and the height of it were equal. And he measured the wall of the city 144 cubits, according to the measure of a man, that is of an angel. And the wall was of pure glass, and the wall was made of jasper, and the city was of pure gold, as like unto clear glass. And the foundation of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was of a jasper. The second was of a sapphire. The third was of a chalcedony. The fourth, emerald. The fifth, sardius. The fifth, sardonyx. The sixth, sardius. The seventh, chrysolite. The eighth, beryl. The ninth, topaz. The tenth, chrysoprase, the 11th jacinth, the 12th amethyst. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. In every several gates was one pearl. And the city was made of pure gold, like unto transparent glass. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb were the temple of it. For the Lord God and the Lamb were the temple of it, and the city had no need for the sun, neither the moon to shine in it. For the glory of God was the light enlightened it, and the Lamb was the light thereof. And the nations which were saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth to bring their glory and honor unto it. And the gates of the city shall never be shut at all by day, for there is no night there. And they do bring their glory and honor of all nations unto it. They shall in no wise enter into anything that defileth, neither worketh whatsoever abomination, neither maketh a lie, but they which were written in the Lamb's book of life. Amen.